lobster is the biggest threat to the survival of our gorgeous wildlife.
So let's make a difference today. Whoever you are, wherever you live, grow some native plants in your garden and sooner or later you will have amazing wildlife living at your place.
And that's the truth. How about a big round of applause for Jenna and the Crocodile gorgeous Free Fighters! Well done, well done. Okay, back. That leaves us one thing left to do.
Let's do it.
Who wants to see the croc? Today your crocodile is Monty. Now 260 million years ago, there were no mammals, there were no birds, there were dinosaurs, and we are about to meet one, a living fossil, a link to the creatures of the past.
There are 27 species of crocodilian found all over the planet, and here to tell you about the most impressive of all, we have Toby. Please make them feel welcome. It's the Australian Zoo Croc Team!
Okay, so what we've got for you now, guys, is my favourite part of the show, and I'm pretty biased, but I reckon this is the best part of the whole show. We got the crocs for you. What we're going to do today, with Monty's help, and also Nero, who's going to come out and help me feed him, is we're going to try and show you guys what crocodiles are really all about. Because unfortunately, for the poor old crocodile, everybody thinks all crocs do is they just swim around and they just eat people every chance they get, and it happens every single day. It's not the case at all. If you watch the news long enough, some politicians will have you believe that every 3 months someone gets ripped apart by a crocodile in North Queensland, and you think because it's on the news and a politician has said it, that it must be true. We're here to tell you that is not the case at all. Attacks are rare and fatalities are even rarer. And the best thing about crocodiles is they are easy to avoid. I can stand here and I can act like I'm some sort of hero, but I'm not. It's very, very simple. It's all about common sense. There's just a handful of things you've got to remember. And the biggest thing you've got to remember, the biggest rule you can break in croc territory is this, is going into their water. You can see Monty picks up speed as soon as he knows I'm in his water. They're really, really territorial. So, now that I've really stirred him up, good luck, Nero. There you go, mate.
Thanks, David. Come, big fella. Super fast then, but when he means it, you can go from the tip of his nose to the base of his tail, and you can do it in the blink of an eye. Now, crocs strike out of the water for a couple of reasons. One is for food, like we just showed you then, but the other reason is for territory. They're extremely territorial animals, and I reckon the way we show you that today is by getting Toby, jump back in the water.
Just got out of it.
You want to see Toby do something stupid?
No. Thanks, mate. Okay, so for a crocodile of Monty's size in the wild, he can eat fish and turtles and water birds pretty much any day he wanted to. What he wants to eat and what he's designed to eat is big things like pigs and kangaroos, probably even small cattle now at his size, and he waits for them to come to get a drink. He would live in dirty water, so that when he's submerged like that, a pig or a kangaroo coming to get a drink wouldn't see him. And as soon as that animal either touched the water or got too close to the edge of the water, he would do that strike. He would grab hold of the animal between those amazingly powerful jaws and those teeth. You can see the side. Yeah, give him a round of applause. Hasn't he been awesome so far? So he'll sink those teeth into the animal. He has an amazing amount of jaw pressure. He'll pull it back down into the water, and he can hold his breath for over 7 hours if he has to. So he's got time on his side. He's also got something else he can do as well to grab his food, and Nero's going to show us that.
Yeah, exactly right. So we showed you those a couple initial strikes from the water's edge you can do, and this is the other form of strike they can do, and it's called a tail walk. So basically this is a tail walk ramp. It's something we designed to show this particular strike. What he's going to do, he's going to set up underneath this tail walk ramp. He's going to plant his feet on the base of the pond. He's going to first pop up, and he's going to see the food item that's dangling over the water's edge. And he's going to angle his head upwards, just like that. And he's going to get a big kink in his tail, and he's going to launch himself straight up, straight up and out of the water. How's that? So it's something they start doing when they're hatchlings, when they just come out of the egg. It's not something we teach them here in the zoo. They start taking stuff from the reeds like insects or small reptiles and stuff like that, and then they continue to do it even to when they're bigger than Monty here. They can still get half their body length straight up and out of the water. So let's see if he wants a sausage. Come on, fella. Here he comes. Oh, there he is again. So that's something you've got to keep in mind when you're up in Australia. You have to be wary of those tailwalking crocodiles.
Croc territory is not here on the Sunshine Coast. You do have to travel up north. It starts up there in North Queensland, continues over the top end of Australia, down to Broome in Western Australia.
Alright, so what I want to try and do is get him all the way out on land again. So I want to try and show you one of the biggest myths about crocs, and that's how fast that's how fast they are on land. Now, would you believe that's as quick as I've ever seen him run? So don't let your crazy uncle tell you he's being chased by a crocodile, because they can't do it. You look at the way he's designed, you can tell straight away. He's only got very short, very stumpy little legs. I mean, he's even that slow that I can even sit here in front of him. Actually, I can probably even bite him. And as long as I watch him and Nero watches him for me, you can see he knows he can't get me, which is why he's not coming towards me. On land, he's completely out of his element. He's probably at least 350 kilos, and he's just got to drag that weight around behind him. But if I do this though, and you'd think he would care less about what I'm about to do because I'm getting further away, but if I come over here and get it in, honestly, straight away, it is completely different. He's not a fan of that at all. So that's my cue to get out. So, we've actually got something really special for him today. We might do that now, hey
Yeah,
Gary?
we do. Just because there's so many people here today, we thought we might change up a bit and do something a little bit different. So we've got a whole pig leg right here that Hunter's about to bring over. And what we're going to show you is something else they do out in the wilds. Let's say he's striking out at a feral pig that's come down to the water's edge, and he strikes out at it, but let's say he misses it when it's having a drink of water, and he still wants to pull it back in the water. He'll grab it, probably one of the front legs like he has right there, and he'll try and pull it back into the water, but that animal's going to be digging their legs in the ground, kicking around, trying not to get pulled back into the water. So what he would do, and what he's about to do right now, is what's called a death roll. And it's basically what he's going to do, he's going to spin on his axis, and that rolls the animals off their feet onto the side where they can easily be dragged back into the water. There it is. That was three death rolls in a row. It's pretty crazy. So that's what he does. He spins on that axis, and that disorientates the animal, and it pulls them onto their side. And then once he's got them back into the water, he might do a couple more spins if they're kicking around. But all he does is he just sinks down to the bottom, and he'll just go about drowning the animal. So it's a pretty quick and humane way of capturing and killing his prey is by doing that death roll. So let's see. Might do another one. You can cut it, mate. Yeah, go for it. So I cut it. There we go. Gets the pig. How crazy is that? So, even though we've shown you how amazing they are, how they do these amazing strikes, even though they're an apex predator, doesn't mean they're really hard to avoid out in the wild. If you just follow a couple of simple rules, you stay safe. One of them staying back from the water's edge, staying out of that initial strike range. The other one, like I showed you, tail walking, don't overhang the water on crocodile territory. And the last one, and probably the most simple one, is just staying out of the water in crocodile territory. Don't go swimming with crocodiles, because that's obviously the place they're most dangerous. So if you follow those couple of simple rules, then you're not going to come into conflict with a big